Hi, my name is Chris Wooding and I'm coming to you via webcam from England. I'm the writer of the Malice series, of which the latest instalment, Havoc, has just been released. The legend originally said that if you said the Hail Mary backwards while looking in the mirror, then the devil would appear and take you away. That in itself is a variation of an urban legend called Bloody Mary, which I think exists in a lot of places all over Western culture. We never did dare do it though. It's kind of one of those things where even though we genuinely didn't believe that anything bad was going to happen to us, we just didn't quite want to find out. And that kind of superstitious fear is one of the things that I wanted to tap into when I was writing the Malice series. The writing definitely came first. I can't draw at all, so the way we did the comic pieces was I had to write a script describing panel by panel everything that was happening, and then we then sent that to the artist Dan Chernett, who did pencil sketches, sent them back to me. I would correct them and offer my opinion on them, and then we'd send them back to Dan again, who would do the final artwork, which is what appears in the book. I think graphic novels should have a place in literature because they deserve to have one. Literature isn't only books. I mean, there's many different ways of telling stories, and that includes things like video games, and graphic novels is another example of just a different way to tell a story which has different strengths and weaknesses compared to a book. In a book, it would take me 2 or 3 pages of text to describe something that you could quite easily do in a single panel in a graphic novel, which gives it a certain amount of immediacy that you don't get in a book. I tried to exploit those differences when I was doing the comic sections as opposed to the text sections in Malice. But graphic novels are a medium which has a huge amount to give. It's just that, like most other kinds of media, there's a great deal of it isn't very good, but the ones that are fantastic. The answer to that is hopefully. In addition to books for children, I also do books for adults and I write for the screen as well. So right at the moment I'm tied up in a couple of projects which are going to take me a little while, but as soon as they're done, then I'm going to be straight back with the publishers and talking to them about doing a 3rd instalment of the Malice sequence. So really it's a matter of wait and see. Well, I'm just wondering how many kids in the US who bought Malice immediately went out and did the ritual and called on Tall Jake. And then I'm wondering how many are left.